Hello everyone. The purpose of the video today is going to be to go over material requirements planning. Now, material requirements planning is one module that you have in Palm for Windows. There is no corresponding module in Palm for Excel. Now, there's only certain problems that you can do using the MRP module in Palm for Windows, but you're going to see it's quite handy and makes things a lot faster than doing them by hand. So first thing we're going to do is going to make sure we go to modules, and we're going to open material requirements planning, and we're going to do a new file, and I'm going to call this problem. This is going to be problem number 12 we're going to be doing, and that's on page 603. Okay, now it asks me first of all for how many bill of material, BOM, that's bill of material lines. So if I count down, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's on that diagram, basically that chart, starting with the electric golf carts all the way down to seats. I have 11 lines. So I put this changes to 11. And the last period is it tells me that the firm wants to have a delivery of 200 golf carts for start of week number 8. So my last period is going to be week number 8, and I can go ahead and hit OK. Alright, so what it's going to do for me, it's going to create a product tree, and it's going to create all the requirements for me. So first of all, I'm going to change all my bill of material lines to the actual items. So first one is electric golf carts. Next line is top. Oops. Then I have supports. Then I have cover, base. I have motor, body. I have frame, controls. I have wheel assemblies. And finally, my last line is going to be seats. Alright, now it asks me which level. So looking at the grid, my top level or my 0 level is going to be my finished product. So that's going to be my electric golf cart. Now the main components of the electric golf cart are the ones that are indented the least. So that's going to be basically the top, the base, and the seats. So top is going to be level 1. The base is going to be level 1. And the seats are going to be level 1. Alright, now the top is composed of supports and covers. So those are going to be level 2. Alright. The base is composed of a motor and a body. So the motor is going to be a level 2. And the body is going to be a level 2. Again, those are level 2 because they're the main components of level 1. And finally, the frame, the controls, and the assemblies are components of the body. So they're going to be level 3. So level 3, level 3, level 3. Right? And what you're going to notice is the product tree that's been created for us. So basically, our main product is our electric golf cart, which is composed of the top, the base, and the body, and the seats. And then the top is composed of the supports and the covers, the base of the motor, the base of the motor and the body, and the seats, and then the body composed of the frame, the controls, and the wheel assemblies. Now the lead time. The lead time is given for me, so it's 1 all up for every item until the motor. So motor is going to be a lead time of 2. So change that to a 2. 3 for the body, and then 2 for the seats. Everything else is a lead time of 1. Number per parent. So that's given in the initial, the left-hand column. So in terms of the electric golf cart, it's 1 per electric golf cart, 1 golf cart per golf cart, 1 top. But there are 4 supports for each top, so I'm going to change supports to 4. That's a number that's in parentheses. There are 4 wheel assemblies. I want to make sure I change everything else, all the zeros, to 1. Otherwise, it won't be requiring any. So again, the wheel assemblies, there were 4 for each, and the seats are a 2 for each. So just go over and make sure you have these correct. The number per parent, we have 1 for everything except for 4 for the supports, 4 for the wheel assemblies, and 2 for the seats. Now, quantity on hand. Quantity on hand is given in the last column over. That was 0 and 40 for the second item, 200 for the third item, 0 for the next item, 20 for the next one, which is the base, 300 for the next item, 50 for the next item, 35 for the next one, 0 for the next one, 240, and finally 120. Again, I suggest you proofread all of these. Again, 0, 40, 200, 0, 20, 300, 50, 35, 0, 240, and 120. Okay, the lot size, they don't tell me anything about the lot size, so we're going to presume the lot size is 1 for everything. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. We're not getting anything related to the minimum quantity, so we're going to assume the minimum quantity on any item is 0. And finally, the last thing we want to do is we want to put on that we need to have 200 golf carts at the end of week 8. So 200 golf carts for week 8. And look at this, kind of take another quick look, make sure everything looks correct, and go ahead and hit solve. So again, we have our product tree, which is telling us how many items, how many of each subcomponent for each main component in each level. So for example, the golf cart, 1 golf cart is 1 to 1 golf cart. Top, 1 top to 1 golf cart, but 4 supports to 1 top to 1 golf cart. Similarly for the other items. Alright, now what this is telling me is I'm going to basically end up having just 200 golf carts at the end of week 8. So the order release is going to be 200 for week number 7. So if I go back to look at my solution on that, just to make sure that I have that correct, I have should have an order release of 200 for week number 7. So that looks good on that one. So for tops, I'm going to have an order release of 160 for week number 6. So tops, 160 for week number 6, so that looks good as well. For base, I have an order release of 180 for week number 6, or period number 6, I should say. If I go back to my solution, my base, 180 for week number 6, that all looks good. For my seats, I have an order release of 280 in week number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Week number 6 seats. So seats. Seats. 280. Actually, it's should be week number 5. Week number 5. 876. That was week number 5. So I'm sorry, that was 280 for week number 5. So this actually provided me really good information. It was really quick, and it gives me all the information for the materials requirements planning, on hand, scheduled receipts, net requirements, planned receipts, order releases, and for each different item. All right. Hopefully this was helpful to everybody. You should be able to use this to help you with some of the problems. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you anything for, it doesn't give you the option for lot ordering. Again, there's no corresponding module in Excel for QM or QM for Excel, but this is a pretty good one, pretty good use for QM for Windows. All right, I hope this was helpful to everybody. Have a great week. Thanks.